Hello everyone. I wanted to go over some of the saws, my go-to saws that I own. I'm not going to go over the table saw, the chop saw, the scroll saw, the tile saw. Right now these are just my hand saws that I like, that I've been using for many years. You'll see they look like they're wore out, but they do a fine job. It's not in any particular order, but let's start right here. This is a jigsaw. This is the kind of saw that you would use for cutting out a pattern. It comes with many different types of blades. Let me show you some of them. They come in different lengths, different teeth configurations. So if you're doing cutting wood or plexiglass or metal, this saw is capable of it. You just have to have the proper saw blade in it. I'm not going to show you how to use any of these saws at this moment. That might be a later video. But I do have one on the DeWalt saw right now, though, if you want to see how to use a circular saw. All right, the next saw. This thing is incredible. This is a knockoff of a German tool. This saw is absolutely critical when you need it. It does a plunge cut. You can literally take this saw and push down just like this, and it'll cut a little slot right there for you. It's great for using it on trim, cutting siding, getting cabinets to fit up against something. You're going to be seeing a great bit of work using this tool. I really like it. It also is capable of being used as a sander. This will fit on it also. And that'll sand into corners of like a drawer, for example. You can change these blades out. This one is for wood, but they also have it so that if you hit a nail, it can cut metal and wood. This is for jabbing into sheetrock and then pulling down if you have to cut into a wall. This one is also for wood and sheetrock. And if you want to clean the tiled grout out and put new grout in like a floor, wall, or on a countertop. Very interesting tool. If you've been following my channel at all, you've seen me use this a lot. Okay. There's one saw that I don't have that would be nice also. It would be the miniature size of this. It would be nice for doing small cutoffs. But we'll talk more about this saw in a later video. Let me make some room for this saw. This is fantastic. I really like this. This is more of a European design. It hasn't super caught on in the United States yet, but it will. I'm not going to say that it replaces a table saw, but what it is, it's a track saw. See how that base plate is? It rides on a track very smoothly and cuts a dead-on line. So all you do is you put this right up against your marks on your wood, and this splinter guard will keep the wood from tearing up, and you know exactly where it's going to be cutting. I have it in I think this is like 5 feet, and I also have it in a little over 8 foot, so you can do a rip on a piece of plywood or a cross cut. Wonderful tool, very super safe. Much safer than a table saw. You still need a table saw, but much safer than a table saw. The other tool that I have is a Sawzall. I know, Sawzall's a brand. This thing is incredible. It's a Porter cable. I've gone through an awful lot of, I'm going to call it a Sawzall, brands. This, I just love this. Tremendous amount of power, will always get the job done. What I use this for is it takes multiple different types of blades. These are pruning blades, so I can cut limbs and roots. You know, if I'm digging a post hole and I have a root, I just stick this right in the hole and this thing will go right through a root in a heartbeat. Let's see. These are for, I know they're wore out, but these are for demolition. You can tell I use this a lot. This will cut wood and metal because, you know, as you're cutting out a wall, you might hit a nail that was hidden or a screw. Very, very handy. And that's just a smaller one. They also sell ones that are just for cutting metal. So if you're trying to cut some scrap metal up or, oh, that's another thing. I also have a metal saw. But anyhow, these are my go-to saws. And if you have pretty much this, you're able to handle anything that comes your way. I'll catch you on the next one.